How you doing, YouTube viewer? Thanks for viewing my video. I just came out of the movie theater seeing the new 2016 Ghostbusters. It's supposed to be a reboot, but it kind of somewhat holds its own. Went in remembering the trailers and just watching the trailers and kind of seeing if it was like their movie, the rant video or the reaction to why this movie Ghostbusters reboot was going to suck. Some of the scenes that are in the trailer that I do remembered didn't suck, but just some of the stupid things that the actors did made it still okay. That's why I didn't like the movie in a trailer. But Hollywood does do some fucked up things, like having a very good movie and making a shitty ass trailer, right? Or multiple shitty ass trailers for the movie. And then sometimes there are really good trailers that you go see the movie and the movie is a bunch of shit. So this time Hollywood fucked up and did a shitty ass trailer for a decent Ghostbusters movie. Melissa McCarthy and the other lead actress actually does some ad-lib and some seems like Saturday Night Live skits, which somewhat took some your discretion, or not your discretion, but your attention off the movie. Is like, why the hell did they put that in there? There are several cameos in the movie. The first one that you will see is Harold Ramis as a statue in the university. Then Bill Murray is the next person that you'll see. Dan Aykroyd will be the next one after that. Then Sigourney Weaver is another character that you will see from the original 1984 Ghostbusters. And also the original Winston Zeddemore is in the movie. Also, you will see another cameo of Slimer with a girlfriend. Then also Janine, which I can't remember her name from the original Ghostbusters movie. But the original cast of the 1984, except for Harold Ramis, is a statue of him, is in a movie. The ending credits puts for Harold Ramis and Ivan Reitman. So they go ahead and make a point to make acknowledgments or cameos of everybody from the original Ghostbusters movie from 1984. Now, the plot of the movie, which they've already discussed in the trailers, that a madman or somebody is making devices to amplify the paranormal activity around New York City. So the first one, where Patty, who is the power of pain compels you, which that made the movie somewhat suck, but especially in the trailer, that's another thing that I hated. She goes ahead and finds a device and alerts the Ghostbusters about it. Then the ghosts that are in the movie are well done with the technology. The proton packs, they upgrade at least 3 different times. The weapons that are in a trailer are side weapons, are sidearms type deal. And again, in a trailer, which I really hated, was the girl who plays Holtzman, is wild and crazy type physicist and brilliant engineer. that she licks the gun, which has a proton pack or proton beam coming out of it. If you're an engineer and you're going to do something that effing stupid. But getting back to the plot, is a madman plants the devices and amplifies ghost powers. And that's kind of the whole plot of the movie. They do make some male sexist remarks. They also have some of our YouTube comments, because they have a YouTube channel of where the head scientist that has a tender or professorship that she's trying to hold on to, that she gets puked on by a ghost, and ghosts are real, ghosts are real. Well, that was in a trailer, that's in a movie, and they go ahead and they have a couple of the YouTube comments from YouTubers saying how bad the women are, or how bad the thing is fake and all that. But they definitely did some community stuff in it. So, like I said, the movie isn't that bad. They just made a bad trailer for the movie. Nobody's paying me to say this. I paid $7 to go to Premiere 14 here at Orlando Fashion Square Mall. They don't pay me. I don't make any money from YouTube. But the movie was actually decent. I would go pay $7 to see it again. The downside of it is sometimes I go and see the movies in the movable seats, or they call them D-box seats here in Fashion Square. But all it was is the movement was when they did the proton pack, some of the running, some of the driving, but it wasn't worth the extra money to sit in that. But some of the side weapons or sidearm weapons, the new weapons, they're interesting, but it wasn't bad. That's all I can say. Is the review or the trailer review I did, this is why the movie's gonna suck. It actually didn't. It was actually worth seeing. It is in a different realm of the Ghostbusters 1984 version. The trailer that shows the firehouse in the beginning of the movie, they show the reason why they can't afford it is because it's $22,000 I think a month, or $2,200 a month, and they can't afford that. Towards the end of the movie, the mayor actually gives them the building as payment for saving the city, which isn't really a spoiler alert or anything, because you already know from the trailers that they did save the city and everything. The couple gripes I do have with it is Chris Hemsworth. I guess they were doing dumb blonde jokes or something with him. He was somewhat funny, but then other times it's like, really? Thor is acting like a complete brainless... I lost my train of thought. Him being a dumb blonde or something. There are some male jokes in there. There are some female comments in there from the mayor and some other people. So actually they're making some comments about the being female Ghostbusters and all that. But yeah, Chris Hemsworth, they needed to do something better with him. He shouldn't have been a complete moron, it seemed like, in the movie that they were portraying him. But like I said, it is a decent movie. I would go pay $7 to go see it again. I would buy it on DVD. Somebody in YouTube that did do a review, Andre Nerd Crazy or Andre something, I forget what his name was. apologize. But he did a review a day or two ago, and he said that it was okay, just like I'm going to say it's okay. It is worth seeing. I think he said he would go see it again. But the other thing that he definitely said, and I'm going to agree with, is that if you like Papa John's, there are 2 Papa John's boxes almost like shoved in your face. That's where they got pizza from, which is somewhat an insult since they're in New York and there are plenty of other Italian pizza places than Papa John's. Then Pringles is another product placement that's in there. Twinkies, and definitely in Times Square there is a lot of Sony product placement. Is like what Sony and Columbia don't have enough with their production companies that they have to do everything else Sony. But yeah, the product placement definitely needs to somewhat stop in Hollywood unless they're getting a big ass payout to help pay the actors of the make the movie better. The other difference that I would have to say is the ghost, the special effects for the ghost. That was decent, but 1984. If they digitally remastered it, it would actually be pretty close to these ghosts. You do have to stay until the last credit scene. The credits, you go ahead and you can somewhat, if you walk into the movie after you seen something else, you can somewhat see half of the movie with the ending credits. You do, after the credits are done rolling, that there is a credit scene, ending credits, and not really a spoiler or anything, but they are listening to a recording machine, and the Ghostbuster Patty goes and says, "Who is Zool?" So I guess they are planning on making a Ghostbusters 2 movie. So it's not really a spoiler because they already said it's a remake of the 1984 Ghostbusters, which it seems like it's just in a different universe of the time frame of the Ghostbusters. But they don't even mention anything about the 1984 Ghostbusters or Ghostbusters 2. This is not even Ghostbusters 3. It's like a brand new type Ghostbusters movie. So it's not really a reboot. It's just a retelling of it a different way. But thanks for watching my movie review. Like I said, I would give it a 3.5 out of 5 stars. So it is somewhat... I'm not going to say it's somewhat worth it. It is worth watching. I would go see it a second time. And that's about it. Even with the Saturday Night Live little skits that are in it, it's not many. It's like 3 of them. And the one-upmanship with Melissa McCarthy and the other actress ad-libbing, I would definitely go ahead and see it, but it still does draw your attention back into the movie. So once again, thanks for watching my movie review. You have a great day. Please like and subscribe. Have a great day.